What's up, YouTube? ILLWILLDABARBER is finally back. I've been gone for a while, and I know that things have changed. I've been sitting back just watching a lot of videos from some of the more popular guys on YouTube, and they got a real good meaning on what they're saying as far as the resellers and just how the game is being messed up. Now me, I resell my shoes sometimes. I resell shit all the time, so I'm a hustler. Call me what you need to call me, but I'm gonna make money. But I do feel how the sneaker community is going buck the fuck nuts over every fucking shoe. And it makes you mad, and it makes people mad because, like, when I first went out and got shoes, like, this ain't no spectacular shoe like that to me. This is just, Olympics. I love them, but it's just not anything like that besides the fact I love sneakers, man. Like, when I caught my shoe, this is the first thing I've always done. Open a box, inhale again, come right back in the box. I open the box up and I'm like, damn, fresh ass J's, man. Shit, I got them, yes. That's about it. I might wear them one day, I might not. But at the same time, like, I feel the fact that when you got guys who have a shoe, as soon as they get it, they put it right on eBay. They put it right on Craigslist. $250, $300, $400, $500. And I mean, I can't blame that person because I don't know their situation. But I feel the sneaker community as a whole. Like, I feel the whole, oh man, I hate the whole resale idea, and I hate resellers. I mean, shit, Nike's the original seller. So we need to focus on, like how everybody's saying, to them, not on the resellers. Like, it's like we supposed to be mad at Nike, but at the same time, we just gonna hate on the motherfuckers we know we can access. Because we know that, like I said, Nike ain't gonna talk to us one-on-one, but they'll talk to us as units. The whole group, community, society. But you know what I mean, like, society as a whole, we live in a society where everybody is like dog eat dog. We all like crabs in a bucket. You know what I mean? Somebody gonna pull you down. I mean, shit, I may know 10 of the coolest YouTube guys in the world, but there's always gonna be that one dude that's gonna try to pull you down. Why? Because that's just natural human. You know what I mean? Like, shit, you could have a video put on where you just basically saying 100 plus 100 is 200, and you're gonna have negative views on it. Why? Because most people are like, why'd you put that up? Why did you do this? Why'd you do that? You know what I mean? Just, you're gonna have hate regardless, no matter what you do. But I feel the whole essence behind it because, like I said, I've been watching, and a lot of the main guys I've been seeing have been basically saying, in order to make change, only way you're gonna do it is as a whole. And that's all I've been thinking, as opposed to all this hating on the reseller and all this other shit. Nah, just, if I'm not the biggest guy on YouTube, I got a few followers here and there, but at the same time, we got enough guys who are the main guys on YouTube, and stop beefing with each other about what you doing compared to what the next man doing. And really, like, have a full-fledged, like, look, put it like this, I'm down to where I can talk to any of the other guys on YouTube with a clear conscience and sit back and say, you know what, if boycott is what's necessary, cool. But at the same time, like, what is the boycott gonna do? I mean, I see the essence behind the boycott, and I'm not copping this shoe, I'm not copping these shoes. But because I'm not selling and the resale has went so far, you got to get to the kids, to the resellers, to us sneakerheads, to the old heads, to shit, the store employees who trying to make something off the dope boy who come in. The whole sneaker game is trashed. I was reading or looking at INTG Kicks, and he's been making some real good points on the sneaker game. And he kind of got me thinking, like, when I say thinking, like, damn, he kind of made me think, like, damn, I feel fucked up about some of the shit I do. And for him to do that, I haven't had a person make me feel like that by simple words or just genuine words, as opposed to, fuck you, nigga, this is my point of view. It backed me off. Like, you know what? He right. Like, he's right, because we sit back and we'll go off and buy that same pair of shoes. I know I will. Shit, niggas know me. I go off and buy shoes. But my reasons are my reasons alone. Like, I wish, the fact is, like I said, if I know these are just, I'm just putting guys' names out there I know on YouTube. You know, the brothers from Restore My Sneakers, J-Star25, Jumpman Bostic, you know, shit, Optimus P517, you know. Say for instance, if the top guys who have the most following, you know, I even seen like the Dribbles guy, you know, all these guys who just focus, like, we're focusing so much energy on negativity, hatred. I'm pissed off, like, stop being so mad about shoes and let's get it to the point where, okay, we get that big ass form. We meet up in a town or at a sneaker convention, shoot the YouTube video, really get these young cats or people who don't know to really sit back and be like, damn, we really do need to do this. That's when it happens. Because it ain't going to happen because, like, I've just literally sat back for maybe like 3-4 hours and watched half of J-Star's videos, just kind of just recapping and, you know, INTG Kicks and a few of the other guys, and just kind of seeing their points of view and how I differ from their points of view and what I like and what I don't understand or don't agree with. But at the same time, that don't mean I can't sit back and say, hey, yo, let me talk to you about what do you think about this. All right, you may not like it. All right, well then where can we come to common ground? But like I said, a lot of guys on this YouTube get these little I'm a man moment, I'm the toughest, baddest dude. Like, what the fuck is the point of you being a tough, bad dude on fucking YouTube? I mean, shit. I watched these videos, and when I first got on YouTube, I was inspired. The first thing that I remember seeing on YouTube was Restore My Sneakers. I didn't even really know it was a big following like that of guys who restored. I've been restoring fucking shoes since I was 12. Like, that's all I did was just kept my shoes clean. Made sure that somebody else needed their shoes clean. Shit, give me $5, I clean your shit. But it bred my hustle mentality. So with my hustle mentality kicking in, it was always, how do I make money off of the sneaker game? It wasn't, oh, well, I just want to be a reseller. Nah, it was shit. It's just like me being a barber. I know I'm rough now, say something about it, go ahead. But anyway, for me being a barber, the whole point of me being a barber was because everybody always needs a haircut unless for some reason us as humans just lose all our hair. But it's always going to be a demand. It's always going to be a demand for shoes. It's always going to be a demand for water, etc. You know, shit like that. So why are we getting mad? Focus our energy on, like, making this shit better, having fun with it, man. Because like I said, I see a lot of guys saying they one step in, one step out. I'm naturally feeling like that because I'm 30. Then I'm secondly feeling like that because, like, every time you do go to buy some shoes, it's some dumb shit going on, or the whole raffle concept that they're trying to do now, I think is a cool idea as far as it cuts down on confusion. But at the same time, this is all a raffle does. A guy sits back, he goes up and hollers at whoever he knows personally in the store. Me, I personally did it. We've all personally did it. The next man, if he got enough clout in whatever mall and state, city you from, you gonna go back. Hey man, you know, what I gotta do to get them? All right, I'm a raffle them. You know what I mean? Shit, a raffle can be rigged so many ways. It ain't no easy or you know hard thing to rig. But at the same time, you know, that's what happens. Or you got a guy who opens a mom and pop store, and with that mom and pop store, he got all hot shoes. But with that being said, if he only getting 12 pairs of shoes, how and who do you think he's gonna sell them to? The random guys on the streets was or his faithful resale, or his faithful guys that come in every week. Now yeah, the purpose is you want to keep building, but shit, if I only got 12 pairs of shoes and I know that my loyals come and cop every single time, and I don't know if you gonna cop every single time, it's just a lot of variables out here. So I just really wanted to get into like this sitting back and just like, damn, you know, I've been seeing stuff. I'm not 100% right, nor am I wrong. But at the same time, we all got our flaws. We all got our issues where well, we ain't doing this correctly, or we see that somebody out here on the YouTube community ain't doing this correct, and we address it. And like I said, I don't want to necessarily address anything in particular. It's just I wanted to address that I've been gone. I started seeing the community, and it just seems like it's just getting so much more negative, man. Like, when I first put on the little Aqua 8 video, man, it was just out of the fact is that I was the first one to do it, and there's no one else that did it. And when I first did it, I didn't say I wanted to make money off of it. Only reason I even switched up to starting trying to make money off of it is because there was so many people who asked me, can you do it? Can you do it? Can you do it? Well, the human mind, most people are lazy and they want somebody else to do some shit for them anyway. So my human mind, instead of saying, let me sit back, won't I gain? I can't sit up here and be like, oh, no, I don't want to gain anything from doing this. Nah, but honestly, when I first did it, I did it just because it was like, shit, I got tired of the cracking on my shoes. How do we find this? No one else put a video. No one. But then when I started saying, okay, for me to do your shoes or to sell you these paints, it was problems. Like, I never said or never made it to where how Nike and these shoe companies do, like, I'm only selling 12 things of paint, or I'm only doing 12 pair of shoes and that's it. Nah, I made this open to where you can see the colors I'm doing. I made it to where you could see the options you could do. You didn't have to pay me. You could have researched, and now, I mean, it's all public information. And all I do is offer the, if you lazy factors, shit, like, I mean, or you ain't got to be lazy. You just ain't good with doing it. Shit, some people are better at doing shit than I am. But at the same time, I know what I can do, and I show it on YouTube. And we all have fun watching it. We all have fun. Okay, after you click off mine, you click on the next Aqua 8 video. But you know when it really happened for me, when I got pissed off, is that, and well, excuse me, when I really felt some of the people who I'm watching, and like I said, since I haven't been on here, but right after I did the Aqua 8 video, I knew that it was gonna get flooded and somebody was gonna redo it or whatnot. I just wanted to have a recognition as being the first. But I started seeing cats, even off of me, reselling the same shit that I gave you for free on eBay. I call up the one guy, man, he out in Cali. I don't even remember his fucking name, and I wish I could, because I'll put it right on right now. But what he did was that I don't know if y'all remember, I remember I did the South Beach 8 colors, and I know a lot of people underneath the little South Beach have figured it out, the colors now, so I ain't tripping about that. That's nothing. But when I first did it, the very first thing I see is that I'm looking for some J's on eBay. You know, like, that's what I do. So as I'm looking for J's, you know, like somebody put in like Jordan, LeBron, Foam Pies, or whatever tags. So as I'm looking, I go down and they got Jordan tags, and there's a South Beach paint kit. I hit dude up, I'm like, hey, you know, can I buy some of your paint? I just want to see what he's gonna say. He was like, yeah, you know, like, we just got the shipment in, we just started doing it, blah blah blah. And I'm like, hey man, you know what's funny? You ever heard of ILLWILLDABARBER513? He was like, I mean, I saw some videos and I was like, well, you talking to him? And like I said, I've seen people on here say, you know, you called him and you address him. That's what I do. I called him right up. Yo, man, you know, what's up? Oh man, you know, man, this ain't the colors, this and this. I'm like, you know what's funny? I know that you selling my product and you added another color to try to throw it off, because he was adding yellow to the paint. And for y'all who done mastered the colors, yellow ain't even a fucking thought process of filament green. You know what I mean? So if y'all think that it's got something to do with yellow, nah, but you know, that's no here nor there. I just got pissed off at the fact is, and that's what broke me to the point where I'm like, you know what, damn, this is a fucked up game. And instead of him just saying, like, you know what, I found this on here and keeping it real, when I exposed it, like, man, you know, hey, this is my solution, bam, you got it right off of here. He kept going as if like he made this shit up. Now maybe I'm wrong because I'm assuming that he did or didn't do it, but the fact is that if somebody else put like this, if I put something out or if you put something out and I see that you was the first one that did it, I'm gonna tell you exactly where I got it from. The whole retro bright shit, I didn't say, oh no, I'm the first one to do it, I'm the first one. No, I said I got this shit from Restore My Sneakers. All I did was went and found a cheap way to do it. Real simple, 3 little things, man. Ain't nothing fucking hard about it. But the fact is that guys who don't want to do it, they'll pay to have it done. Then you got guys who get mad because you know how to do it and they're paying you to do it. So it's like we're twisted as a society right now. And we don't understand what's really going on, man, because the world done changed. The world's changed in 10 years of where shit ain't the same. Shit, young kids don't fight no more. Ain't no fights no more, man. It ain't no more going to the arcade, chill out. Even if you did have a fight, you go, by the time you got done with that fight, y'all hooping on the court later on that day. Now it's, oh, I just want to look at dude. All of a sudden he looks back at me. Now I got a predetermined thought about dude. Y'all ain't even said fucking words to each other. But meanwhile, y'all done got this predetermined thought. Now it's all of a sudden some type of beef. You done said something and all of a sudden he just don't like what you done said then. It takes too much energy to be negative. It takes too much energy to be upset. It takes too much energy to be mad at somebody. What it don't take a lot of energy to do is to strive for what you believe in. Now, let me say that again. It takes energy both ways, but you have so much more positive energy and a positive look on life and positive just look on the next upcoming thing that's going on. It ain't gotta be shoes. It can be just just life. And then we just sit back and we don't realize, just be easy. Have fun with the sneaker game, man. Like, keep doing our videos. I have to give shout outs to INTG Kicks. That was probably some of the most real shit that I've seen and well put together since I've been doing this shit, man. I see he only got 20-something videos, only been on here since like February, but he's speaking real to the point where I felt what he's saying, and I felt it, but it made me think. And when you hear somebody talk and it makes you think, that's the best shit in the world, because he challenged my mind. He challenged my mind of thinking like, damn, the sneaker game shit is crazy. It ain't just like I just got on like today and then just like looked at the videos and then I'm making a formulated opinion. Nah, like I've been sitting back looking at J-Star, Jumpman Boss, like all the main guys who I've been following for a while, and I really looked at it and said, you know what? All this shit's off the top of my head. I ain't randomly did this shit no 5-6 times. This is just my first take. And I just want to see how like my first take gets portrayed to everybody else. Y'all might be like, oh, you just having some random ass hot thoughts. Oh, nigga, you wrong. Oh, nigga, where is this going? Is this going, man, to the point where us as a sneaker community need to be more positive? As a few of the guys said, look out for each other. And see that pause right there? It made me just think like, you know what? What can I do better? How can I look out for the next man instead of me trying to make money off of the next man like that? But if you know me and if people have ever known me, when I say I resell, because I'm trying to do this to open a business. I'm not doing this just to be like, all right, I got these shoes, flex, bam, that's it. Nah. But if I go off and buy a pair of shoes for one of my customers at my barbershop because they couldn't go get that shoe because of a reseller or even myself, I'm not going to sell him the shoe off the strength that I know that this is my people. This is somebody I grew up with, or somebody who I cut their hair, or somebody I associate. They help me pay my bills. I'll tell them like this: if I go off and find you a pair of shoes that was a retail for $170 and they sold out, they still going for $170, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna let you see what I'm buying them for. I'm gonna ask you, is that cool with the price in your price range? And I'm gonna add a finder's fee to it, depending on the shoe. Shit, like I said, I don't always cop shoes for retail. Shit, sometimes I do pay a stack. Sometimes I do pay $200. It just depends on the situation. And shit, if I see that I buy this shoe for a stack and the resale value is $13, That's why I bought it. Is because I know that if for some reason I'm fucked up, or for some reason I made a fucked up move by buying those for a stack, I can resell them. I don't want to resell them, and if I do lose them, I just wear them. I don't mind. The fact is that if I make money, if I don't, I ain't tripping about it. I'm a barber. Barber is my main income. This shit is just fun. This shit is just a supplemental income. And how do I get this to the point where it becomes like one unit? So if I sit back and I watch all these videos and I take from what I take, and my thought process starts working, I start, just really analyzing. I sit back and I'm like, damn, I go get that shoe for that guy, and if I charge him $20 or $25 for a finder's fee, am I wrong? I don't look at it like that. Like, I look at it as I was a middleman. I didn't try to hurt him. Plus, I showed him the obvious price I was going to pay. Plus this, that, and third. Now, if it's a more exclusive shoe to where, okay, they want a Yeezy. I know I can't find no Yeezy for shit less than about $750, $800, man. That's period. And if I go out on a limb and say, look, I'll go cop this shoe from you off of eBay, I'm copping the shoe for this person off of eBay that if they don't buy it, I don't care. I'm not going to be salty at them like, damn, man, you cost me $800. But at the same time, that's why I put my finder's fee on it. So, okay, if I go out finding that shoe for $750, $800, I looked out for him. I couldn't find it for retail. I tried to find as low as I could. I showed him the price, and I tell him, like, look, well, this is my finder's fee, $100. Am I wrong? I want the community to tell me, am I wrong? Because I'm kind of conflicted right now, because I really believe that in order to make money, you got to have money. And in order to strive, you gotta profit. Now, if these resellers is picking this to be their option and they messing the game up, but at the same time we all acknowledge that we messed it up too, and we'll go out and rebuy this shit, we shouldn't be so mad. It just should be, let's go get it, let's go have fun with it, and whatever we do with the shoe after we get it, let that be your business. You know what I mean? Like, shit, you might have a dude who got with a chick, she went through every one of your niggas. I'm not the type of dude who wants to be like, hey man, dog, she went through every one of them niggas. Every single one of them. Why? Not because, okay, well, this is my guy and I should tell him because he should know. Well, if this man's happy with her and what they do behind they close fucking doors, I can't, that's not for me to do. Now, if I see that she's out here after they done started talking and she's doing what she doing, I see it, and of course you tell the homie. But ain't nothing to be telling like, oh yeah, she went through the whole set, when he might have found something in her that these other dudes didn't. Now, yeah, what I mean? It's always like that. One man's trash is another man's game, or whatever the saying is. But, I'm just really just having like just random thoughts that come to my head, and I'm really starting to speak on them. And I just wanted YouTube to hear them and, respond back to them. If it's something you just be like, well, nigga, you stupid, man, get out here. I'm changing all that. Like, I'll respond back to it. Like, thumbs up, thumbs down, the whole conversation, shit, this a high moment, whatever you think. But if we can get to the point where, I don't know, I thought my phone was ringing. If we can get to the point where we really sitting back and come together as a unit, regardless of how you look at whatever the shoe game is for a whole right now, and we can come to the point where if all we really want to do is make Nike change what they have to do, it might start with the resellers. But if my main goal is to have Nike make better quality and put out more shoes, that's my goal.